Hello guys, Charles here and welcome back to my channel. Do you know what this arpeggio is? Or this one? Or this one? Now, I'm sure people who've been following my channel for a while recognise those space-age sounding arpeggios. Why? Well, because I bang on at great length on this channel about needing to know your tritone substitutions. These are triadic tritone polychord arpeggios, and here's how you build them. Now there's many ways to create these sounds. They're actually really simple. They sound very futuristic and space-agey, but it's just built off basic triads and voice leading. So let's build one in C and F sharp. Remember, we're dealing with a tritone here, so that's our tritone, C and F sharp. And we'll start on the 8th fret of the low E string. And we're simply going to play a C triad. Now once the triad has been played, we've played 3 notes, we're now going to shift into our new triad, and we're simply going to play whatever the next closest note of the new triad, which is F sharp. Well, I'm currently on a G, so my next closest note of the F sharp triad going upwards would be an A sharp. We could go down a semitone, and that's absolutely fine as well. I'll maybe play an example of that in a moment, but we're going to go up to the A sharp. We can think of it as a B flat relative to C. So far we've actually just played a C7 arpeggio. Because remember, the tritone gives us this dominant sound. Next note of F sharp, well, we've played one of them, A sharp, so it would be C sharp next. Next would be F sharp on the 11th fret of the G string. So we can do a little finger roll there. So we've got C, 3 notes from it, and F sharp, 3 notes from it. Then we're going to go back to C. Well, 1 semitone higher than F sharp gives us G. So we've got C, F sharp, C. And we can go back down. Or if we want, we could descend following the same rule. So let's descend via F sharp. Well, we've just played E, so the next closest note downwards would be C sharp. A sharp, F sharp, a C triad, so we're now going to go to E, C, G, F sharp, C sharp, A sharp. So all of that together, C, F sharp, C, F sharp, C, F sharp. And then because this is a dominant sound, we'd probably resolve to an F from a C7, so we could go down to an A there at the end. That sort of thing. So as you saw there, all we're doing is moving from the triad of the dominant chord to the triad of the tritone. And like I say, you don't always have to go upwards for the voice leading. We could go C, down a semitone for F sharp. That sort of sound. C, F sharp, C, F sharp, C. So we're just moving between the two, and you need to know where these live all over the neck. I'd be lying if I said I was completely fluent with these all over the neck, but there's certainly something that I am making sure that I know as many places as possible. And I'm pretty confident with where they live in all the caged positions now, so make sure that you are as well, and that you can move between these two triads. And the final cool thing about just superimposing the triads is that we get a pretty cool hexatonic scale, a 6-note scale. And that's the notes C, E, G, and the notes C sharp, F sharp, A sharp. Now you can learn this as a really simple hexatonic scale to really emphasize that tritone sound by just using a simple little shape. So it would sound like this as a little scale resolving to F. That sort of thing, a really cool sound, and all that is in order would be C coming from the C triad, C sharp coming from the F sharp triad, E coming from the C triad, F sharp coming from the F sharp triad, G coming from the C triad, and B flat or A sharp coming from the F sharp triad. So it's almost a diminished scale, but not quite as much effort because you're missing out 2 notes, and it plays more like an arpeggio. So try these out all over the neck. moving from a C chord to an F sharp chord, just using triads. You don't even need to worry about adding the sevens in because it automatically does it for you. The A sharp or B flat of that tritone chord, in this case an F sharp, works wonders to give us that dominant sound. Now, if you want to know why this all sounds so cool, then check out the family of 4 videos, Spicy 251s, which you can see up here, and I break the theory down in a huge amount of detail in that video, probably too much detail, but the general idea is you can always substitute triads and superimpose triads in minor thirds because it outlines our diminished chord, which is the foundation of that dominant harmony that we use so much for outside playing in jazz. I hope you found that one useful, guys. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what else you want to see on this channel, and if you want to see some more explorations of the tritone sound, then I'm more than happy to do that. Please do give this video a like, subscribe, ding that notification bell, and share with any of your friends who could do with a nice easy trick to get those outside sounds. And as always, I hope you're all doing very well, getting plenty of practice in, and I very much look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.
Roll up, let me embed a story you'll never forget. A drip, drip, you're drowning in debt now. You can't buy your way out.